All right, we are live. You're up, Scott.
I'm a warrior. I use my katana to fight. We're drawing. Samurais tonight. Samurais tonight.
Samurais tonight. All right, so I guess we're drawing samurai.
Yeah.
I cheated and got a head start on the penciling I wanted to
Man.
do. So.
Kidding.
Cheaters.
Oh wait, why is my camera on?
It's going to be a little more complicated than I
Yeah.
anticipated. Hopefully, I can get it done before we finish. But sometimes
Against the spirit of drink and draw.
Yeah. Is there a spirit?
The spirits of drink and draw.
Yes,
Spirit.
the alcoholic spirits.
My spirits tonight is a Bud Seltzer retro tie-dye.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
You will be visited by 3 spirits.
Yeah.
Tis the season.
Absinthe.
Absinthe.
I'm drinking a mix of Gatorade and Boone's Farm strawberry.
I see.
Boone's Farm.
I'm drinking a Diet Coke.
The wine of connoisseurs.
Connoisseurs, excuse me.
Well, they were all out of Ripple.
Hey, Sandy's here.
Yeah, Sandy's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here.
Quiet.
Been listening to our nonsense.
I don't like this one.
Congratulations on your anniversary, by the way.
Oh, man. I exposed. Okay. Put up with song for 10 years.
It's good.
That's one way to look at it.
So I'm working on the Blue Eye Samurai because we just finished that series.
Yay.
It was good. It was really good.
I'm doing Samurai Wolverine.
Oh, okay. And I was tempted for like Samurai Jack. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, valid.
You see
Goemon.
I'm drawing a samurai with a big basket on his head.
Okay.
Yay.
Like a laundry basket?
No, I'm picturing the bad guys from Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, of course, there's Goemon from Lupin.
Shogun. Zatoichi.
Yeah, Zatoichi. Usagi Ojimbo. Wow.
Zatoichi's cousin, Botoichi.
But
That's
oh my.
Oh my.
Is that a term that like they figured out on the mainland too, what Boto is, or that's just purely a local thing?
I think it's well, isn't it is it Polynesian? Boto?
Sure.
I mean, I'm sure it's probably traveled around, but I'm pretty sure it's a fairly local term.
Okay. No, I'm just wondering if you understand what that is. You know, when you say Boto.
Well, whether they understand it or not, they'll pretend like they do.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, hey.
You know how the monoglots are.
Yeah, this is true.
That sounds like a slur.
A monoglot.
You monoglot.
Yeah. It is. We'll put it on a shirt.
shoe-
That'll be the name of it.
If the
That'll be the name
shoe
of it.
fits.
If the Drew fits. So y'all set for tomorrow, Andrew? You got a pack?
Yeah. Should be
You're
fun.
usually pretty good about like traveling light.
Yeah, I've managed to fit everything in a backpack.
Wow.
It's a big
kinda stressed
backpack,
out.
but
Yeah. I'm kind of stressing out because like I always got to bring books, and books are always heavy. So trying to keep all the luggage under 50 pounds, you know? It's always a stress.
Throw some medical stuff in there.
Why?
And you get medical exemption.
Oh yeah, you would know this. let me borrow your air filter and all that. Yeah. I mean, if worst comes to worst, then I'll just pay the extra. But I really don't want to pay another $75, for luggage.
Anybody know what the samurai arrow fletchings look like?
The what?
What? Fletching. You know what fletching is on an arrow, right?
Oh, fletchings. And I didn't know what you said. I was like, what? Don't they look kind of like feathers, kind of?
Yeah. I'm looking them up real quick just to get a better idea. Because like different arrow types have like different types of fletching.
Sure.
It looks like the samurai have like long feathers. I have this bad habit of making things more complicated than they need to be.
Oh, well. You take pride in what you draw, so it's good. I got so busy with stuff that I was thinking that I was going to ask people for like if they wanted commissions, but ran out of time there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I put out a while ago and didn't get any takers. So it's like, whatever.
When you get up there, you probably get some.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not expecting to make a ton of money, but my thing is like getting back and seeing the Maui crew.
Yeah. Get to meet Gail Simone.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Willie Ito.
I see. Because we get there Friday. You're gonna go to the thing with Willie at the Nisei Veterans Memorial or whatever.
I don't know because I didn't realize you had to like make reservations ahead. Because I guess it's limited seating.
I didn't. Oh yeah, that's right. It is limited seating.
Yeah, it's limited. So, and I've been to the place. It's pretty small, but I don't know. Willie's gonna give a talk like on Sunday morning. And, actually, that was interesting too because I saw Gail was excited to meet Trina. I don't know if you ever met Trina before.
She says she loved Trina.
Yeah.
I don't know that I was getting to meet her. I just like get to see her.
Oh, okay. Maybe to see her. Then like Willie, I guess she heard Willie talk before. Yeah. Fun. Yeah, it should be exciting. Should be exciting weekend.
I posted that graphic on her.
Oh, right. Anyway.
Aiko says we just got back from Gabber walking. Be there after I shower. Okay. Well, it's video. We won't smell you. You can come in stinky. It's okay.
Okay. Smell-o-vision. Remember that? That was a big thing. Yeah, it's funny. I just finished watching Scott Pilgrim. You guys watch that one? The animated one?
I have not.
I've only seen the first couple episodes.
Oh, okay.
Good.
I enjoyed it. The animation is really well done. Well, they took it to Japan, right, to do the animation.
Yeah.
Wait, so there's that thing now where there's this, I don't want to say argument, but it's like there's some people are saying that's considered an anime because it was animated in Japan. It's like, is it?
I don't know. To me, the term anime is just.
It's only anime if it's made in the Champagne region of France.
Yeah. I call it Japanimation.
Oh, here we go.
Is that what it is? It's
would.
animation. It's a cartoon.
You would. It's animated. That's the main thing,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
And even like if you even argue about that, like a lot of the Japanese stuff is actually being animated in Korea,
right,
in the Philippines. So like most of Dragon Ball, I think was actually animated in the Philippines.
I think
I call it Filipinimation.
There you go. You would.
All right, and here we go. We're getting canceled already.
Yeah. Well, whether you speak Japanese or Chinese or Koreanese, doesn't matter.
You Laotian, ain't you, Mr. Khan?
Didn't
I call it Koreanimation.
Correct.
Coranimation.
Oh, but the thing that tripped me out that I know a lot of people aren't gonna get, like in the 7th episode, they sing the song, the band sings a song, and I flipped out because
For Blue
in the
Blue Eye
80s.
Samurai?
No, this is Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. There's a song that they play, and I'm like, I don't know if the kids now would even know what this is, but in the 80s, there was an anime called Bubblegum Crisis, and that was the lead song, Konya Hurricane, and I was like, I can't believe they actually did it. And then during the ending credits, they played the real song, but it just kind of like flipped me out because again, the kids now would have no idea what the song is that they're singing. So showing the age.
Yeah.
Age of Asparagus.
This is the dawning of the age of asparagus.
Asparagus.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to join in.
Man, I just remember, was it at the end of was it 40-Year-Old Virgin? And they played that song, Age of Aquarius.
That's my favorite part of the movie.
You didn't like when he was getting waxed, his back waxed.
That was a good part too. Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
Oh, instead of cussing, yeah. That was.
Como se llama?
I think Steve Carell said that he actually came up with that. He actually wanted to like experience what it was like to get waxed.
Well, like all those lines were improv, I think, weren't they?
That's true. That's true. A lot of them were.
Wax on, wax off.
My notes. I lost my notes.
We're talking samurai stuff.
Samurai. Jack to the jack. Jack to the past.
I didn't realize that the lyrics were like, "Gotta get back to the past."
Back to the past.
Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, how did we survive without subtitles? You know.
You know why? What they're saying was, back in the day, microphones weren't as sensitive, so the actors actually had to project and enunciate and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
The stuff is all good and stuff. They can mumble their way through it and then go into after stuff. Was it ADR or whatever, and they redo it.
Oh, I see.
That's why it's all. That's why before it was a lot clearer than it is now when you listen to the actors speaking and stuff.
I'm looking at a picture of the samurai for reference.
Uh-huh.
And he has a gourd on his belt.
Yeah.
Is it like a canteen?
Kind of.
Or is it full of wine? Were samurais like mercenaries?
No. The Ronins were.
I was gonna say that would be Ronin, yeah.
Samurai kind of
had masters,
had a code.
The Bushido code.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like the chivalric code?
Yeah. The one of knights, like the.
Oh. I was thinking the code of the West.
So were samurai like knights?
What a shogun is. There you go.
I mean,
I guess you could kind of put it there. I see them more as warriors than knights, but
Yeah, but they're Imperial Army, so
yeah, that's true.
as much as like a knight is an Imperial soldier of the,
Gwen's giving that look. It's like you guys don't know what you're talking about.
That's why I'm asking, because I don't know.
Educate us.
Yeah.
I forget that Gwen's a samurai.
Gwen is a samurai. Yes.
I've seen the Seven Samurai. And Yojimbo.
Usagi Ojimbo.
Yeah, that one.
Samurai, you watch the original black and white one, yeah?
Yeah.
Sandy, what samurai are you working on?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not drawing samurai.
What? So what are you drawing?
She's just here for the company.
Characters that use the weapon.
Katana?
Mm-hmm.
You could draw
Usagi.
Kill Bill.
No, I was thinking Samurai Jack, but yeah.
Jack to the Jack. Get back to the best.
Hattori Hanzo.
Yeah, that's it.
Hattori Hanzo. Did you know that his descendant, one of his descendants, became a detective?
Oh. We're doing this Kikaida thing, aren't we? Hump it.
For real?
Well, no, on Kikaida, there was a character like that. He was like this detective that kind of supposedly he was supposed to be the descendant of Hattori Hanzo.
Oh, Hattori Hanzo was a real person?
Musashi. Musashi.
I'm trying to think I think the first samurai I ever saw was Jim Belushi.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, samurai, whatever, samurai.
Glass Samurai.
Barber or whatever.
Samurai
Yeah.
Barber, Samurai
Tamer.
Optometrist, Samurai Delicatessen. Yeah.
Sam R.I. And his secret identity is Will I Am.
Yeah. I did that joke last time. I did the Sam I Am. Oh, someone's here.
It's Ron. You want to let Ron in?
Yeah.
Somebody let Ron in.
Oh, I will let Ron in. Sorry. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, Ron.
Ron.
And everybody else in there.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
We're doing Samurai.
Ohio.
Samurai.
Kumbawa, right?
I started watching that Blue-Eyed Samurai last night.
Yeah? What'd you think? I like it.
Said, wait a minute. This samurai's a chick? Hard pass. So I turned it off.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just kidding.
There we go.
I kind of knew she was a girl from the beginning.
I'm not as observant.
Yeah. No, I was just kind of like some of the voice actors that they chose. I was a little bit like, wow, this guy sounds really
Western?
really white. Yeah, really, really white.
Well, you guys watched it with the like that? You watched the dub version?
No, I didn't realize it was a dub version.
You mean the dub version is in Japanese?
There might be one.
No, and there's the
So the regular, yeah, I
a whole
guess
bunch of different languages.
Yeah.
that's funny. So the base language is English, and then you can dub it in Japanese if you like.
I mean, it's really well done. The animation and the story is great.
Yeah, I still don't like that type of animation.
Yeah.
I mean, the designs are really nice. It's just that, they merge 3D with that.
Yeah.
The-
No, I get it. I get it.
I still have to get used to it. It's like,
But no, some of the scenes are like really well
oh yeah,
designed. Like
yeah.
you said, the backgrounds, even the architecture is really nice. The angles, the fighting is like incredible.
Did you watch the whole series, or you
I
noped
did.
out early? No, I'm Ron.
Oh, Ron.
No, I just saw the first episode.
Okay, you didn't stick around for the naked village scene.
I thought I saw enough nudity in the first episode.
Oh no, there's a lot. There's
There's
a
a
lot
there's
throughout.
a whole
more.
there's a whole village that strips down.
Oh, jeez.
What's this show?
But it's the whole, the whole cleansing. So the whole town goes into the, they go into the water naked.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Not a true cleanse unless you get all naked, I guess.
Gotta be naked. I didn't realize that that big eyed Ringo was Masaoki. I was like, oh, from Lost, from Heroes. But anyway,
Last I checked, you didn't wear clothes in the tub.
Weird science.
I know. It's what was that? That Adam Sandler where he's like Steve the Scuba Guy or whatever.
Steve the Scuba. Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Was it Steve? It was Steve the Scuba, right?
Scuba Steve.
Yeah.
Scuba Steve. Sorry, I got it backwards.
How come I gotta wear clothes while I'm taking a bath? Because I don't know what the laws are. You guys ready for Maui Comic-Con?
Ready as we're gonna be.
I'm not so stressing about packing everything.
You're not going, are you, Ron?
Nah. I am
Anything
not.
we need to pass along to the Maui guys for you?
Hi.
Can you punch someone out for me? Pass that along. Okay? It owes me $5.
So you just want me to walk up to like Gannon and slap him and say, "That's from Ron."
That's from Ron.
If he says Ron who, slap him again.
There you go.
He knew you'd say that. Boom. That's so you remember.
Mike's gonna get slapped back and forth.
Yeah.
I was told to deliver this to you.
Why was Mike hospitalized again? He was delivering messages for Ron.
Exactly.
I just keep imagining Michael going, sister, daughter, sister, daughter.
My.
Kelly Clarkson.
I know, yeah, just tell them hi. I miss them. Wish I could be there.
He threw me after when your message says like you're on an airplane. I thought you were leaving tonight, and then Gwen's like, "Today's Wednesday." I'm like, "Oh, that's right. That's right. He doesn't leave till Thursday."
Who's that?
No, Andrew. When he wrote in the group chat thing that he's going on an airplane, I thought he was leaving already.
That'd be funny. So bad enough I screwed up and booked it for tomorrow.
Okay, because now it's
Oh, you're going tomorrow?
okay. It's now it's
Yeah,
Alaska.
Drew's flying
Alaska
out.
Airline Hawaiian Air.
Drew's flying out early.
Oh, all right. Do a little bit of recon, huh, Drew?
Hang out with Todd.
It was very nice of him to let me stay.
Yeah, the hotels are like ridiculously expensive. What that's all about.
Well, doesn't he live in a mansion or something?
Drew's bouncing again.
Oh,
Doesn't he live in a huge house with like 20 rooms or something? Like
sure.
Did I drop out?
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Am I back?
You're back.
You're back.
that?
Okay.
You're back. You're front.
You're back. You're front.
I probably should have. Done research.
Drew, does Todd live in an estate?
I don't know what kind of house Todd lives in. Drew, do
State
you know?
of fear.
I'm hoping Todd will let me crash in his studio.
I think Todd lives on like an old southern plantation estate in Maui.
I do declare.
Sipping his lemonade, yeah.
On the porch, and
Pepper's Farm remembers.
that southern lemonade.
Lemonade.
He's
Barnett's
Cool,
in the
refreshing
chat.
drink. Hello.
he's in a nice cottage.
Wow, he has a cottage also on his estate.
Oh, hey, you get to see his new car.
The Toddmobile.
Todd, man.
And all his butlers and maids.
You know, they just had a new baby, and I really didn't want to impose.
What'd they do with the old baby?
I think they traded her in.
Mm.
They wanted a new model.
They upgraded.
New for 23.
Well, that's how it is these days, right?
This one was making too much noise.
She would be so mad at me.
The baby?
No, the other one.
Oh.
The not baby one.
Not the baby.
Why?
Because I was joking that they traded her in.
Yeah. She's sensitive.
Oh, I think kids know humor. I think she'll just laugh it off. Says, Uncle Drew, you're funny.
Laugh it off as he sleeps on the couch.
Whoosh.
Aiko is here. Fresh from the shower.
Mhm.
And a glass of
I'm
wine.
late.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you didn't.
Glad you
missed the part
washed
where
yourself, you filthy animal.
we tried to tell you, hey, it's video. Nobody's gonna smell you. Just come on in.
Oh, I don't like to sit down in my house with dirty clothes.
Now, what does everyone think of this pose for my reference pic? I don't really know too much about samurai, but what about this, where she's holding a sword? Or should she look more stoic?
No. Dynamic.
How's she going to hold a sword? That's what I'm curious about.
In her muzzle.
I think if you just, I think you could just like leave the sword in the sashes, like the two swords.
Have her wear the helmet.
As long as you wear the armor. Anything goes if you can wear the armor.
You don't think she should be stabbing the sword?
No, I mean it's up to you.
I mean, would that be weird from a... I guess the whole thing is weird, so...
Yeah, we left weird behind years ago on this stream.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we call it normal now.
Look at samurai dogs. There's a picture of a dog holding a blade in its mouth.
Well, you found a picture of a samurai dog?
I just typed in samurai dog and then a bunch of pictures came up.
Oh, now I find the reference.
He could hold a sword like Zoro and One Piece or whatever.
Oh yeah, the third one is in the mouth.
Third one's in the mouth. Here you go.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Arms asking how's everyone doing?
Yeah, there's an artist around here that does like armor, samurai armor for like your dog and cat.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they were at Shirokio one time. Or at Marukai, excuse me. It's ridiculously expensive, but yeah. Armor for your cat. Samurai cat.
What cat is going to put that on, I wonder?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, you really got to have a tolerant cat for that.
A badass cat.
Yeah. There was a series Samurai Cat. Remember that? We're watching that.
I have them.
Oh no, but the TV series on Prime.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, but yeah, I do realize. Yeah, there is the comic. Was it based after the book Samurai Cat?
Yeah, by what's his name, Mark Rogers.
Yeah. Here's Mark Rogers. Lawyer Murray.
Jane the cat. Dun, 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 dun,
I'm sure there's like a lot of samurai. I'm just not really thinking too hard about.
Well, I mean, just recently, like like I put in the post, like Onimusha,
Onimusha,
the Ghost of Tsushima. However you say that.
Tsushima, yeah.
Tsushima. There's a game coming out next year about a samurai from Riot Games.
Mekashiva.
What?
The Seven Samurais.
Seven Samurai, Samurai Jack, Silver Samurai from Marvel.
Godzilla -1.
Yeah, was there ever a samurai in Godzilla?
Jaguar. Eskimo Spy.
Tom Cruise.
The Last Samurai.
Oh, The Last Samurai.
Yeah.
There's a samurai Pokemon.
Yeah.
What's the samurai Pokemon called?
Samurott. He's an otter.
Yeah, it looks like he has a helmet.
Of course.
I might try to draw, I don't know, a cross of him. I should have thought this through more.
You just go to Sandy Rod, just draw the weapons.
No, I'm not just drawing the weapons. I'm drawing people that use the weapons.
Oh, okay. I
but
thought you
they
were just
might
doing
not,
prop.
Ah, there you go.
samurai.
Yeah.
Well, now you're changing
Gotta
your
watch
story
out.
because I could have sworn you said you were just drawing the weapons.
Well, that would be a lot easier since I'm so tired.
Because that's a Ron thing, just doing props and stuff.
I just don't do props.
And background.
There you go.
Although no, you've been doing a drawing a day. I've been liking your drawings.
Oh, thanks. Not a day, but right now I'm inking something Drew gave me.
There you go.
What is it?
I should wait to the very end so we can promote it, but
Is it-
why not? Dracula
is it the
1944.
I was going to say, is it
Oh,
Dracula?
Connie drew that.
Yeah, Connie drew that, but you gave it to me, Drew, and
Yeah.
give you credit for that. So if she gets mad,
So
I'm
Drew's passing
blaming
off his
you.
homework, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. What's that all about?
No, I gave him a page I already did.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He just wanted to try ink him
Oh, okay.
yeah.
when he steals my job.
And
Okay,
it's-
then we move on to the next project.
It's changed a bit because I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense to me.
So Ron's inking it, so that means Dracula is now a cat.
No, I'm still keeping the Dracula thing, but now that you know what, I'm gonna put a cat in here now. Somewhere
It's
in the back-
Catula.
somewhere in the background. I'll show it to you when I finish, Drew, because I changed a few things.
Oh,
Groovy. I'm almost done with the cover.
Dracula 1944.
I have to do the backgrounds.
Yeah, I think I spent far too long on this one establishing shot, the first panel.
it's fine. You want people to marvel at it. Be like, ooh, study it. Although realistically, the average person is just like, 10 seconds, move on.
Well,
You're giving them a lot of credit, I think.
Okay. 5 seconds. Read the text, move on.
now I'll just look at the characters. Like, oh, that's a cool character. I'm gonna read some more.
And didn't you say who is it? I can't think of the guy, the Batman guy. Didn't they say like in the beginning, like he got like a full on script and he just says like, oh, I'm not gonna do all that.
Oh, Greg Capullo.
Capullo, yeah, that's the thing.
When Scott Snyder first started working with him.
What was it? It was like so many pages just to describe the first few panels or something. And
Yeah.
Ron, did you watch Onimusha? Did you try that one too, or no? Same thing. Like you don't care for that 3D style.
I'll take. There was another one that I wanted to look at. It didn't have that 3D style. What's the other one? On Netflix. There was another one I thought I saw. Because I know Onimusha was like Blue-Eyed Samurai.
Yeah.
No, Onimusha is the one. Oh, you're talking about the style? I was gonna say the
Yeah,
story's
yeah,
way
yeah.
different. It's
Yeah. Just the style, the animated style they had.
Was it?
yeah.
What is-
Yeah, Onimusha looks more like a rotoscope.
Based after a game.
But did you get that feel like Onimusha was rotoscoped?
Oh yeah. I mean, it has the same feel of like almost like Dragon Prince.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, in the beginning it bothered me, but then after a while watching it, I just kind of overlooked it. Just like, eh.
Can't think of that other.
The other
Japanese.
anime, the series. There's a whole bunch of on Netflix now that popped up. Samurai Gourmet.
Oh, there's
I
a
remember
Black
that one.
Samurai, Afro Samurai, and Black Samurai.
I mean, Yasuke. What is this one? Bright Samurai Soul.
I think I'm losing track of my lines.
Yeah, because Yasuke came out a few years ago. I guess they're having auditions over here for the next Karate Kid.
Yeah, you posted that, right? You were the one that posted that. Right? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody who tried out?
No, but I don't know. People are just kind of going off on it.
It's me. I'm going to be the next Karate Kid.
Yeah.
You will be.
I'll cheer you on.
You'll be seafood. Seafood.
Hey, I'm younger than Jackie Chan. Actually,
you move like Jackie Chan.
I'm sure he outmoves me. Isn't Ralph Macchio supposed to be in?
Yeah.
So they're bringing back the band.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
Jackie
I guess,
Chan's going to be in it too, right?
Who?
Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're mixing the two.
The universes are colliding.
Oh,
Could be a
yeah.
multiverse of karate.
Hopefully, they'll bring back Jaden Smith. Well, RM is asking to join. Should I send him the link on YouTube?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Were there any samurai in Aburen Shogun?
I mean, most of them.
Yeah. He was one, right? With his clicking sword.
I mean, pretty much every series there's always like some kind of a samurai.
Him and his clicking sword.
Gintama and all that. Some of them. But
I gotta flesh out this building a bit more before I continue inking. Let's see.
Yeah, I really should have looked for more reference shots. It's okay.
That's the hardest part.
Probably redraw this. Yeah, sometimes it's like you just can't find what you want. You know, sometimes it's easier to just watch the actual program and just like, yeah, I like that shot.
What are you watching?
Take a picture with the phone.
So I should see more of the roof as I get lower, right? Yeah.
What are you watching? John?
What?
What are you watching?
No. Like for example, like reference shots for this Blue Eye Samurai.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of limited.
See,
Like I can't find any good shots
underneath. Sorry, I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking out loud. Sorry, guys.
Oh, good.
oh, that's normal.
I like it in a samurai movie when they do that move where like the one samurai's got his sword out, and then there's like a bunch of them are like circling him, and then the one in the middle, does like a move where he slashes
the
his sword,
one-
and then all the samurai just turn around and fall. Like, ugh.
It's like Link. Link can do that little spin move thing.
Oh yeah.
Where he goes, sir.
Yeah.
What is he saying?
I don't know. I thought he's just like I don't think he's saying anything.
I never understand what characters are saying in video games. Like, I thought that Sagat in Street Fighter, like the original Super Nintendo one, I always thought that he was saying hyper.
He is it?
What is,
Apparently, it's tiger.
oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Uppercut. Tiger uppercut. Tiger.
That's right.
Well, I never did
I have no idea.
Shit.
I have
Wait,
no idea what you guys are doing. Oh, RM's here. Sorry. John, you want to add an RM?
Is that hyper?
Oh, I thought you had him. Oh, that's right. You got to do your screen. Hold on. I can't scroll down.
No, I'm sorry. I've just been like focused on
All
my
good.
drawing. I'm like in the zone.
You're all good. I just joined. I did
the
see
AutoZone.
what's her name eating Thai noodles, and that made me hungry for a second because I felt food, and I was.
Hungry.
And also, were you talking about the Death Strike move that you can do in Ghost of Tsushima, where he attacks multiple people at once? I can't remember the name of it either, but it was something similar.
I don't know. Somebody talking about that?
It was, somebody was talking about a move that you can do it like a samurai thing. I can't remember exactly what it was called.
Ron, you don't play games, do you?
Not those games.
What kind of games? You do play games. What kind of games do you play?
Grand Theft
Mind
Auto.
games at work.
Yeah, mind games. No.
Well,
Grand
that's
Theft Auto,
well. Anybody, hey, any
Fallout, and what do you call Elder Scrolls?
Well, I'll say this. I'll say this. When it comes to being married, women know how to play the mind games better than men.
Okay. No, we've gone over this before, RM.
Okay, I'm done with the dumb jokes. Oh, I know, but I could at least make that joke because I can. When it comes to, I've seen it. When it comes to some things.
Yeah.
But
You don't have anybody stand behind you with a rolling pin.
well, my adoptive dad's parents, that I could sit there and say when it comes to their relationship, I could sit there and say yes, I do. In between on that front because they've been married for years. And I see Thai noodles and like food. Wait, are those Thai noodles or just like noodles in general, like lamen?
I think he's talking to
Aiko.
Oh, it's just pasta.
Oh, I thought it was like lamen for a minute there. I was like, that's nice.
No, it's got a fettuccine. That's why it looks whiter.
Oh, well, I like both. So, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it looks like Asian noodles.
Yes. Well, I like fettuccine and I like noodles, so in between, it doesn't matter to me. Both are good.
Mm-hmm. Noodles are the best.
Yes.
Hey Ron, are you back to work now after the SAG after stuff?
No, it hasn't started until
No pre-production or anything.
not until next year.
By the way,
Wow, that
speaking,
long?
Yeah.
You said GTA was one of his games that he likes to play. Well, you're getting a sequel.
Yeah, the trailer for was it 6?
Yes, 6.
6 is out. Yeah.
I watched a little bit of that. I'm kind of iffy. I don't really care. Was a big GTA kid. It was never really my thing. But I watched the trailer, and I was talking about it to a friend, and he said, yeah, it got to he watched it, and he's like, yeah, it's so real, but so real in fact that got to a certain part, he was just like, yep, you could see that happening in real life.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I never really got into the Grand Theft Auto because, I don't root for villains.
Well, in between, it depends on the villain. Because was Darth Vader completely a villain?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
He did one good thing that doesn't wipe out.
No, he did. He did a lot of good things. You're forgetting the
younglings. He killed the younglings.
He loved his mother. He was very pure of heart.
He killed younglings twice.
Reality made him go bad. Like other people made him go bad.
Well, here's the thing. You have to remember that the evil is in the eye of the beholder. Because sometimes the villains think they're the heroes of their own story, and they don't realize how far they've fallen until it's too late. Harvey Dent is a private example from Dark Knight Rises.
You kill innocent kids, you are no longer a good person. It's very, very simple to determine.
Well, yes, but also you have to think. Well, like his main thing was like
you're a bad person. There is no but.
Younglings. He killed the younglings.
Well, you do realize that the whole thing is that the whole point of that movie is that the Jedi are bad. If they grow up, those younglings grow up to be Jedi. And that he did not do like his order were to kill all the Jedi, all of them.
Okay, if you're rooting for the Empire, you're on the wrong damn side.
I'm not sitting there saying I'm rooting for him. I didn't say anything of the sort. I'm saying that I'm just justifying it as he killed the younglings, but you also have to think that the idea is that the Emperor says, kill all the younglings, or not all the younglings. He said, kill all the Jedi. There's no gray area barrier there. He specifically said all. So the younglings count, and that's why
following an order does not justify it.
Well, yeah, but even if he didn't kill them and he tried to train him, it doesn't matter because he'll still There is even a what if Anakin didn't kill him. He basically tried to take him on as apprentices or like whatever, and it doesn't change it. It's basically like he kidnapped them. So it's like, really, it won't change much because the Empire's gonna kill him anyways, or Sidious would have killed them anyways.
He's a baby killer.
What Anakin did.
All right, I'm done with this debate. There's no defense.
I don't. Well, wasn't even defending it. I'm just sitting there saying that it in my head it's like.
Well, you keep talking about it.
Yes.
I hate kids, and I wouldn't kill the younglings.
He's not fully about. Yeah, it wasn't his idea to do that. He was following an order. Yeah, he was misled, but he was young and impressionable, and also some really shitty things happened to him that made him impressionable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you also have to think.
Aiko, are you defending him too?
I mean,
well, it's also the viewpoint is like the Jedi are evil. Even like all the Jedi have done is they take and kidnap kids from a young age, and then you don't get to see their parents. Mm-hmm. They don't get to, and heck, Anakin never even got Obi-Wan never even helped him get back to his mom. Jedi never saved his mom.
Yeah.
From Anakin's viewpoint, not only the Jedi are evil, they basically killed his mother in a way.
Yeah, Anakin's life was very sad. Like, I get why he flipped after going through all that. Anyway,
you have a motive, still murder.
Yeah, but did the Jedi abolish the slavery on Tatooine?
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah. Kids, come on! You can't justify two evils.
Dude,
he's not as bad as a pure bad guy that's doing bad stuff purely out of enjoyment of it.
That's true. He never enjoyed any of it. He always was tortured by the bad stuff he did.
Again,
he looked like he enjoyed it when he was choking people out.
Did
He's in a suit. You can't see his eyes. If anyone is enjoying shocking and killing people, it was Sidious.
Mike, who the fuck is this guy? Seriously.
It's good.
Yeah. Like, you can also think of, like, with Count Dooku,
Okay,
similar
RM, I'm going to mute you.
Okay, fine. Just saying.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
My dad, my birth dad, what made me watch a lot of Star Wars, and I always related to Anakin. So,
Oh, he was a good kid. He became, less good because of bad stuff that happened. He was a good kid.
plus, it's kind of like
Moving
the
on.
whole.
Moving
It's kind of
on.
like the thing with Tom Riddle. It's like with Tom Riddle. Let's change it to Tom Riddle.
Okay, Tom.
Here, we'll just mute Aiko and RM and move on. I wonder if they're. Anyway.
That to me was a little less of a gray area.
All right, fine. I was just saying that it's kind of like Tom Riddle.
Okay, the topic is samurai.
Okay, well, Jin Sakai. I could sit there and make it a valid argument for something.
Jen Psaki, the Obama press secretary?
No, the Ghost of Tsushima. The whole thing with that game is like he basically with his uncle is honor bound. He actually I was replaying that game, and basically his with the thing of honor is, and it's something pacifism only works until like you encounter someone that is like you can't pacifism doesn't work on them. And I don't want to use the biggest name that I could use from history, but let's just say that's why I think his character is, isn't really.
I'm not familiar with Ghost of Tsushima. Scott, you're a game player, right?
Mm. I will say I'm very opinionated.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yes. I think that's why sometimes I can be annoying, and I don't try to be.
Oh,
well,
shit.
it seems like you like to play devil's advocate, right?
Yes, because I am autistic, and also just because I can understand certain viewpoints. Not everything is justifiable. Not everything is bad. If it's bad, yes, it always is going to be bad. It can't be completely justified, but you can also understand the moment and the motive in a certain sense.
Understanding and justification are two different things.
Yes, but I'm not justifying murder. Okay. It's still murder. It's like me trying to justify. No, I'm not going to invoke the other. No, I'm not going to invoke him. No, not going to invoke him. No.
That's probably good. Just let it go.
I was going to.
We're about 58 minutes in. You guys ready for first round of looks?
Oh,
sure.
Okay, so who's first? Drew, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right, here's Drewby. Oh, that's looking good, man.
That's a nice one.
And it does look like the guy from Big Trouble in
Oh,
Little
wow.
It looks like a Ronin.
Oh, wow.
I like how you did the shading.
That looks really good.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah,
I like using a brush.
Yeah.
Aiko came late, so I doubt she's got anything ready, right?
Not here for long.
John,
I came later.
Yeah.
Here's
I
John.
just got the Blue Eye Samurai.
Oh, John's got a gag. I see he's got post-it notes up there.
So we'll see it later.
If I'm being honest, that almost looked like the lady from Spider-Verse.
Okay.
Doc Ock.
Scott, you got something?
Yeah.
Nobody likes Spider-Man.
Rude. How dare you? Rude.
Okay, who's that?
Zatoichi?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I should know that one.
Oh, well done.
Oh, yeah.
The Blind Samurai, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Sandy, you got something to show?
Oh no.
Oh, nice.
Hubba hubba.
Yeah.
Little Demon Slayer thing going on
Yeah.
there. And
Got Tanjiro coming up. Good.
right.
Yeah.
Who did I miss? Ron, are you drawing?
Yeah, but I'm not drawing that.
Okay. And Aiko, do you have something to show, or do you want to
I'm
wait till
not
later?
ready.
Too early.
I'm late, and I took forever to find a reference too.
Here's
I'm
Ron Adam
good.
by Logan
I can
Wolverine.
show mine. I don't care. I'm painting.
Oh, that's good.
And RM, let's see, you are here. Let's see, who is this?
Jen Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima. I had it pre-done, but I'm painting it, so it's taking me a bit. I had the idea of like a certain pose that really, I had to go out and get a Dollar Tree samurai sword and had to mimic the pose, and then tried to.
Oh, that's
It
nice.
was pain.
No, it's good that you actually went out and got the reference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's where I'm
Wait.
struggling right now is the angle of my sword.
Yeah, it's still in my room, and I had to literally beg my father to get it. He's not a big fan of me having weapons, toy or no.
Probably because you side with villain.
Well, yes, but also he's afraid I'll hurt somebody accidentally.
Yeah.
But in also a sense, I could side with any more than just villains, with heroes or whatever. It's just
Yeah, you're not really siding with them. You're just seeing their point of view too.
yes. That's all I'll say.
Let it go. Let it go.
What is this, Frozen? I didn't know we were making a Frozen sequel. Is this the Frozen stream? Okay, let's draw Elsa, everyone. I don't care. Terrible joke, but I thought it was funnier. My head. I need to get me more watercolor paint. I'm running low on black paint. The tubes suck. I hate painting from the tube. Sorry, thinking out loud.
You know, we didn't mention Usagi.
You said Usagi, right? So I think John said
Did you?
Usagi.
Yes,
Oh, did
multiple
you?
times. That's okay.
I didn't hear it. Why didn't
It's
I?
okay. It's okay. It's fine.
What do you think of the new one, the Chronicles of Usagi?
Oh, the one on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, for kids, you know, but not bad for what it is.
Hey, Ron, have you watched that one?
No, I didn't get to watch.
You know, I see all these samurai drawings. The one thing I haven't seen is Samurai Jack. Because I thought it would be
too well drawn Samurai Jack a couple times.
Yeah,
because we did a Brendan we did a Tartakovsky stream a while back. And,
yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say because it was like it would be fitting. This is like everything is all samurai, so I was like, Samurai Jack.
Yeah, it fits if you want to draw one. Yeah.
You're welcome to draw.
John actually draws a good Samurai Jack.
Yeah. I could try, but I've never actually drawn him before.
I've drawn
tried
Samurai Jack
once.
before. I've drawn Afro Samurai before.
Yeah.
Honestly, how they ended that series was a little bit eh.
For me, though, I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone because I've got a bunch of comic book blanks. So I figured, let me see if I can. What kind of samurai
That's a
can
good
draw
idea.
using a blank.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of those that I got.
So I can use the stream to like knock out something for inventory too.
Yeah.
So I can put this in my inventory when it's done,
Oh,
so I don't screw it up.
Well, you're better at it than I am. I am not. I've tried to do comic stuff. I suck.
Well, I mean, I'm a little bit older than you are, Em. So I've got a few more years.
Yes, obviously.
A few more years of what Ron calls pencil mileage. I got a few more years of pencil mileage in me than you.
I think the only thing where we differ is like on my front, I have a lot bigger mind for like creative, like bigger projects like posters, like the one I was talking to you about, the one for the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of patience.
Yeah, that's where we differ on the skill front. Not insulting, just pointing out.
Yeah. I mean, the longest I've spent on a piece was 30 hours. I don't think I want to do it again.
Yeah, I can understand that.
What about the other artists? What's the longest you've ever worked on a single piece? Like, John, how long did that thing for the exhibition take you? Like, if you were to calculate the hours, I know it took you like over a week, but if you actually calculate out the hours, how long do you think?
I don't know.
John, still here?
Maybe about 36 hours, maybe. Yeah.
36 hours spread over a week?
Yeah.
That's still pretty quick.
Yeah.
For the amount of
Probably
detail
about
you
there.
put in that piece.
Yeah.
Well, for the amount of big poster projects that I have, okay, so I have 5YL based around Ben 10 doing Stranger Things 1. Calculating the days. Well, some of them aren't finished. I in a similar front then. Because I have a lot of bigger projects and stuff. Done. I just haven't had the time.
Yeah, unless I'm getting paid for it, I don't want to take on a big project. If you're doing a big project, it's going to cost.
I think for me, as long as I think if it's something that I have a fandom for and I'm something I'm passionate about, and I think that it has the potential to where I could, if I make it and I think it's good enough to where if I take it somewhere and I can, do something with it and people see it, they like it enough.
That's a lot of ifs.
Well, for instance, like let's say I do finish the Stranger Things one. Let's say, even though I'm not getting paid for it, let's say I take it to a Comic-Con or something, and I have a booth, and I only have that one, but people are so interested in it, and they're like, "Hey, I like that. Like, how much is it?" It gives me the incentive. Well, I didn't get paid to make it. Well, now I might get paid to sell it. Yeah. So it's kind of like a reverse in a weird.
Again, that's a lot of ifs.
Yes, that is. But, it can happen.
That's how my life goes. Like, I didn't get paid to make most of the things that I draw, but then I get paid when I sell it on Evergear.
Yeah.
Plus, I guess for me, my brain works a lot differently where I like to work on the bigger projects. Even if I think that it's exhausting and all that crap, there's like a chance that it puts my brain in a unique position where I can push myself, and also it gives me something to focus on.
Do you have a job, RM? Just out of curiosity.
No, I would like to have a job for art and stuff, but
I think that may be where there's a big disconnect between you and I, because work a 40-hour work week. I got 2 hours of commute every day.
Yeah,
squeezing in a huge project if I'm not getting paid for it is just not worth it to me.
Michael, you have like a day job?
Yeah, I'm a visual information specialist for the government.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were just an artist. Like that was your full-time thing.
Well, for me, I can't have a job even if I wanted to.
Yeah, but you see the difference though, right?
Yes. But I think for me, is something I would like to do as a full-time job as an artist and stuff. I think that would be something that I think would be cool.
I think most of us would like to have a full-time job as an artist, but
it just
sometimes reality doesn't agree.
Oh, Lee's here.
Well, it depends on the work, and it depends on like if you make something that really pushes the boundary.
Hey, Reed.
I don't see him. Oh, is the camera off?
Yeah, camera's off.
Okay. I was gonna say I don't see him.
It's Ninja.
Hey, Reed.
No,
Reed?
I don't hear him either.
Reed?
Reed Richards, you're muted.
I have you muted.
Oh, okay. Why is he not scrolling? There you are. Okay. Okay. I think I need to have you guys like Reed and Scott. I think I need to have you guys come in with audio avatars so we can see that you're here.
Reed is like Sasquatch. I don't need to see him to know that he exists. I believe him, Reed.
Yeah.
It's like believing in the Sasquatch and the Easter Bunny.
Well,
Let the dream die.
Why does that sound like a Nicolas Cage line?
yes.
No, it's from Tenacious D when they're talking about rock and roll.
Jack talking on
But doesn't it sound like something Nicolas Cage would have said?
Yes, but if Nicolas Cage was in Tenacious D, then yes.
Wait. You believe in the Easter Bunny and Sasquatch?
They're working on the next, I guess, soundtrack for the next Kung Fu Panda.
Everybody is kung fu fighting.
Oh, Tenacious D?
Yeah, Tenacious D.
Jack Black and
what's his
Tenacious
name?
D. It's Jack
The other
Black,
half
right?
of Tenacious D. Yeah, Jack Black and the other half of Tenacious D. I forgot his name.
Kyle Gass.
There you go.
Who? What's his
Kyle
name?
Gass.
Kyle Gass. He was on if you watch The Elf, he was one of the guys that was writing the book.
Yeah,
with
but didn't
Andy.
he wreck-
Yeah. Kyle. That sounds like a made up name. Kyle
Maybe it's a stage
He calls him KG.
That's right.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Kyle Gass it is.
It sounds like a South Park name.
I don't know.
Kyle Gass.
You guys ever watch the oh god, the pitch meetings? There's like he does this thing on like how things get named.
No.
It's
Oh
like,
wait,
you're just
are you
naming
talking
things,
about the
you're
one
just
with
naming things you see, aren't you?
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah, the guy from Screen Rant, pitch meetings. He does one like a segment on how things get named, like tools and animals and.
Nope, never seen it. Now I need to. I will say recently I've had to kind of treat doing the art stuff as a job because I've been having to make stuff for people for Christmas, digital wise and regular wise. I have a friend who lives up in Louisiana now, I think. But found some stuff for him. And a few other people.
Aiko, how did your thing go at Pearl Ridge or not? Ala Moana?
Oh, that one was honestly really dismal. Where are the shoppers?
Oh, really?
Oh my god. Yeah, we didn't even make back the booth fee, which is a first for me.
Wow.
So
There's a lot of stuff going on.
yeah. I don't know what's happening with all the shopping. It's like shopping's not really a thing this year. It's kind of
Surprising because of it being around Christmas time.
right? Yeah. So I mean, I got 2 more of those events this year, or this month. So,
Thanks to Biden, we're all broke.
Oh yeah, thanks Obama. Yeah.
He's not even in office anymore.
that ship has sailed.
That ship has been sailed.
Yep.
That was the running joke.
It's still his fault.
Lies.
John, how was the Mililani thing?
It was crowded. It was good. It was good.
Maybe it's just in the wrong neighborhood, Aiko. You got to hang out in Mililani.
Yeah. Maybe everybody there instead.
Well, it's also too because it's at night, so I think that's why a lot more people came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised how long that went. It was like
mine sucked.
Yeah, it was like 5. Yeah, it was like 4 to 9. Yeah.
Night events do better.
Mine suck.
Yeah.
Oh, the Uka one, the one of the day.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Oh, I still gotta get the tent back from you. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get the tent.
Yeah.
I gotta bring it down.
Yeah. Well, at least you didn't have to use it,
Yeah, it's sitting in my hallway.
because it would have sucked if like if it rained and you're trying to sell prints in the rain.
Yeah. That's happened to me. We got rained out on one event and we had to put our stickers away.
Oh. That's rough. Yeah, I don't know. They're gonna actually have one, I guess in February. But I mean, February is amazing too. But looks like Milani's gonna try to do like a collector show kind of thing. So they want like collectors and comic people and all that to have tables.
So is the Milani one pretty consistently good?
On and off. It depends.
Yeah. It's so hard to know what's going to be good, you know?
No,
And
I mean
there's so
that's
many
the
conflicting
gamble you
events.
take, you know.
Yeah. There's so many conflicting events now on the same day, like every single weekend day.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we were talking about. I don't think we have the market to sustain all these events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even like I talked to like Pancho and CD and all these guys, and they were saying too, like even on the mainland, like some of the other cons that they went to, some are really good and some are just really crappy, and you never know which ones are going to be good or not. And for like I think CV, he's been going to like Emerald City for like 3 years, and finally it's actually gonna establish there. But the first 2 years, he didn't do well at all. So yeah, it is what it is.
Ron, you consider doing any kind of conventions yet? Ron, you still here?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Have you considered doing any conventions since there's a lot of them in your area, right?
Yeah, I was invited to
The
do
most
Light
perfect
Box.
convention.
The what?
I'm sorry. What was that, Ron? I think you get stepped on.
What do you call Lightbox?
Oh yeah, Lightbox I heard is a good one.
Oh,
Brady, I think, went to that one.
I've always wanted to go to that one.
Is that
Is
the
that one hard to get in?
animation one?
Yeah.
No, it's like
Kinda
industry professionals mostly.
Yeah. Because I think Brady wants to kind of like break into video games. So I think he was kind of looking.
He's doing some concept art stuff for one.
Yeah. But I mean, I heard that's a good place to like network.
That's that's the only thing you do over there.
You really, pretty much. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Good.
I think for me, I wouldn't be able to. I could do concept art, but my thing is I'm more creative in coming up with ideas for games. I think that's one of my stuff that would be creative director.
I think I need more arrows in him. What do you think?
Any more arrows, he's gonna look like a freaking porcupine.
Wolverine, he could take it.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
The human pincushion.
All right. So we're in. Time to color. I think I might actually be able to finish this.
Hey.
Yeah.
Not with the color.
8:20. We got 40 minutes.
No, 40 minutes to color. Maybe not then. We'll see.
I believe in you.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, I didn't.
I believe
You don't have to believe in me. I'm real whether you believe in me or not.
Yeah.
Like Reed and Bigfoot.
No, Sasquatch, you said.
Sasquatch, Bigfoot, same thing.
Yeah. Potato.
Is it though?
Gosh, I don't know. Is it Reed? Is there a difference?
No.
One is in the Arclay Mountains and one is in
No.
the forest. So like one is in
No.
the snow and the other
No,
is
it There's no difference.
Really?
It's
I always thought
just
like
a,
this, like the
It's
Sasquatch.
just a
it's just
regional
a
name.
name. Yeah.
Oh,
No, there's a difference between the
screwed up.
Yeti.
I screwed up.
There's a difference between the Yeti, and there's a difference between the Yowie, and then there's a difference between the.
I always thought the Yeti were the abominable.
Yeah,
That's
they
what I
are.
got confused by.
It
I
is.
thought when you said Bigfoot and what's its name, I thought the abominable snowman, like the one in the Arcade Mountains, like snow, compared to the one in the forest. I got
No.
confused.
There is no difference. It's just
What's
a
that?
regional name.
Sasquatch
I was a-
are Sasquatch, so why can't it be?
When I was a kid, I used to share a room with my younger brother, Aaron.
Sorry, let me mute myself real quick. I'm trying to open a bottle.
We had to clean our rooms. Like the night, it was like Friday night. We had to clean our room. And so like I put all my stuff away neatly, and I like hung up my clothes and put away my stuff in drawers. And then my brother, his method for cleaning his room was to just open the closet and just shove everything in the closet.
Of course.
Yep, that was me.
And Saturday morning, my mother just stormed into our room. Like we were still asleep, and she just came busted into the room like she was kicking the door down like a SWAT team or something. And
FBI, open up!
And she just started going through and like rummaging through our room. And she opened the closet and saw all my brother's crap just stuffed in the closet. And she just was like she was just going nuts, and she was just yelling at us. And finally she was like, "This room is abominable." And my brother was like 5. And he just goes, "Like the abominable snowman?" And
That did not go well.
And yeah, then she went bananas. Like she just started throwing shit at us and going nuts.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord! She that's when you had to learn
And
how to
that's when he knew he messed up.
But I just remember my little brother just like, "The abominable snowman?"
Yeah, it's a big word. It's impressive that he knows it. For 5.
Well, the abominable snowman was something we thought was like a legitimate problem. Like there was, like you might run afoul of the abominable snowman if you were ever in the Himalayas or something.
There you go. Right.
Because like when you're a kid, these seem like these might be legitimate problems, like quicksand.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I always kept a pocket knife with me in case somebody got bit by a rattlesnake and I had to cut them to suck the venom out.
Junior Woodchuck book.
Just don't get bitten in the grind.
I think for me as a kid, I wasn't ever really scared of the abominable snowman because I got introduced to it through Monsters Inc.
Wait, aren't you still a kid?
Not really. 20, so in
Yeah,
between.
that's a kid.
Right.
That's a kid.
He's what I call a playboy man baby.
Oh boy,
He's
that
not-
would
he's
be a
not
nice
old enough
one
to
if I
drink.
actually had game. I like that one. That's new. I never been called that one. That's neat. But the sad thing is I don't got games, so I don't think I could be a Tony Stark playboy.
All right, I give up. I cannot open my ink bottle for the life of me.
You kind of water?
This
bottle.
this white ink bottle, like it fuses shut. And sometimes
Yeah.
it's just like,
You sure you didn't
I don't-
spill glue in it?
Put
don't feel like
some
going
put
out
it in
and
some hot water maybe. That might
yeah, I
loosen
don't feel like going out and get a wrench right now, so I'll just use a different method, I guess.
it. There you go.
Treat it like the pickle jar. Squeeze, pull.
No, you just tap it with a, one of those.
I've been fighting with it for like
So-
5 minutes. That's why I was muted.
No. You tap the lid with a butter knife. The back of the butter knife. You know the handle part. You tap it all around, and it should open.
Yeah, no, I don't have a butter knife handy, but I tapped it on my desk all the way around.
Oh no! It has to be a impact point.
You need like a reed
Well,
or a
you don't
Sasquatch
shatter
to
it.
open the jar for you.
You need a Chewbacca. Hey, remember somebody calling me Sasquatch?
No. When was this?
That was,
I don't remember, but I could see somebody doing that.
no.
Did Drew bounce again?
I don't know. Somebody bounced.
I
Oh,
think he's
we're
muted.
good.
Oh, never mind. Well, he said
I think I'm
something,
here.
and then I saw his mouth move, and then he said nothing.
I didn't call you Sasquatch. I called you. No.
No, it's Casey's stepdad. What's his face?
Oh,
Chris Reddy?
Yeah. Remember he came into like Starbucks and he saw me and it's like, hey, how's your Sasquatch self? I'm like,
I don't remember that. Wow. That's kind of rude.
yeah, and then he told Lucas and Lucas like, oh, he said, I think I just called him a Sasquatch and that's what he told Lucas. Probably shouldn't have, but I couldn't think of another word.
Well, I guess that's like the weird elderly way of communicating.
What? So why did he call you a Sasquatch? I think I missed that part of the conversation.
There was no reason. He just walks in there and sees me, and he calls me a Sasquatch.
Just being a big
Just
guy.
came to his head.
Like word association.
I guess,
Well,
like Andrew said, they don't have to believe in. They don't have to see me to believe in me, like Santa.
wait, you're Santa?
You know, of all of us here, I was actually mistaken for Santa Claus.
I remember that. We were
Ho ho ho!
Did you have a
I'll
beard
do it.
on?
No, we were at Windward Mall.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could see it if you had your handlebar mustache and a beard.
That was what I knew.
I could just see it. I could probably see that. Just a little kid comes up to him and be like, "Hey Santa, can I have a Matchbox car, please?"
That was close.
Or at least a couple bucks. Mom won't give me none.
It was a young fellow who may have had like Down syndrome or something,
Aww.
and he was very excited to see me at the food court at Windward Mall. And I didn't want to disappoint him. So I said, ho ho ho.
Well, I know how that can be because my dad works with adults and children with disabilities and stuff. So I've seen and dealt with some of those kids, so I understand that perfectly. They're good kids. They always are.
Nice of you to play along, Drew.
Well, that was the when I knew that I was morbidly obese.
Well, I have nothing to say to that. Because I even gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. Nope.
Or an 8-foot Swede.
Well, that too.
Well, I'm just morbid.
No, you. Here's the thing. This is how we end this topic. You're not fat. You're fluffy. Because that's how Fluffy says it. He said, "Yeah, I ain't fat. I'm fluffy."
Well, there's 6 layers now. Six. There's
Yeah, what was it? Large, extra large?
No, there's what? Large, something.
Damn.
And damn, yes, I was gonna say that. There was damn.
And then the last one was, oh hell no.
I thought the last one. I thought he added one.
Yeah, oh hell no.
I thought he added the dinosaur growling one.
Yeah, that's oh hell no.
Oh hell no! Oh yes. Oh man, I love Fluffy. Actually, I put up a vote on my channel to see if anyone if I should draw any comedians, and like surprisingly, I got only 1 or 2 votes, and it was both for Fluffy. I even put Robin Williams on there, and like nobody voted for him. I was like, damn, that sucks.
You have a younger audience. You probably don't know who Robin Williams is.
I know a few. I have a few older ones. I had one guy that watches me that he's married, so he knows who he is. But yeah, you're right on that one. Well, depending, because some people, like some kids have watched like the Aladdin movies, like the animated ones, so they've seen the genie. They know the voice.
I see your message, Ron. I got you. I know.
What?
Ron sent me a message. So I know I saw it. I can't respond with text right now.
Did I annoy him or something?
Oh no, we're something else. Offline. I'll talk to him offline.
Oh. Okay. That's good to know.
Morbid. Mighty Morbid Power Rangers.
That sounds like a CNL skit. That would be so funny if like that would be like something for Weird Al to do, because he already did a parody of Michael Jackson's song. That'd be funny as hell.
Yeah.
Yes. Now that I think about it, somebody needs to like suggest that, send that in a letter, say, hey, why don't you do a parody of like Morphin Power Rangers and just do it like that? That would like, because that's a great little thing. Mighty Morbid Power Rangers. That actually sounds like a funny CNL skit.
SNL.
I always thought it was. Never mind then. I take that back. I've been pronouncing it wrong for years then.
Saturday Night Live, SNL.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I blame my dyslexia on that one then, partially. Because I always pronounce it wrong. Dyslexia sucks.
Now we're doing on time. 1:32. Okay. How's the Gabber coming along?
Better. I'm struggling with the reference pictures for the armor and the sword.
Oh, you're trying to go full armor?
I'm trying to go full armor more or less, and
that's the mistake.
Well,
you know what you could do instead of having the sword in the dog's mouth, like put it on the side.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Michael said that too, but I really want to have her gabbing something.
Well, have it like at a side angle, like have it like at a reference where it's like coming out of the mouth, but it's not going up, but it's going sideways.
Perhaps if it comes to worse, I'll have to do that.
Because a little bit
Usagi Yojimbo, and Usagi Yojimbo's a samurai, but that's not the armor type. You know, there's the cloth robes too. You know.
And you can always look up dog costumes, like dog samurai costumes. Make it easier.
I also don't typically use reference pictures I don't have the rights to. So I'm trying to...
No, but I mean, just to get an idea for the costume.
Yeah, but then I sort of have to make it a little different, and I have to switch the angle, because none of these reference pictures are showing it sideways. They're all face on, head on, or 3/4.
Well, you have a dog, right?
Yeah. No, her pose is not the issue.
Well, what I would do is I would do like a mixture of like Photoshop and stuff like that. So where you use your own dog as like a side reference, mixing that with what you already have. So like you take your dog's pose, but taking the like your dog's anatomy of the side pose, and then mixing that with what you have with already.
So sort of just warping and dragging pieces of another costume?
Yeah, kind of like, because I do that a lot, where if I'm struggling on something,
yeah,
and mix it and stuff.
I've done that. But again, I try not to import images I don't own the rights to. So if I'm gonna go that route, I'd have to have actually like found some armor and taken my own picture.
Yeah.
So what you did with the sword today was brilliant. Like I should have done that.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, this was a very one that took a long time to do. I honestly tried to draw it from my own head, and I even tried like little cheats where I tried to do like use in-game stuff, mixing like photo mode, and then like tried to use like import images. I tried to do it digitally. I was like, I got so fed up. I said, you know what? I'm using myself. Heck with it. I don't care. I don't care. I'll use like photos for like the mask, and I'll use whatever I can, but I'll just say heck with it. I think that's where I get frustrated a lot when I'm painting. I sometimes I'll use a lot of, I think with reference wise, sometimes I use a lot of like stuff. I don't often, because I don't feel like I have the need to give out credit always, because it's like, well, some of the stuff is like I'm mixing. I think for like Static Shock, where I was working on something like a digital collage thing, I would just pull up an image from like screenshot it from the show and see if I could rework some of the posing. Then sometimes I would just like keep it somewhat the same, slightly twisted around if I could. And it's easier to do with like digital, because like I could just like work in layers and I don't have to worry about like the pencil side paint or whatever if I'm doing a digital. I like painting though. I can do digital, but I'm doing it half the time on my phone. I could do it on my tablet, just don't like to, because I'm lazy.
Well, you're from the generation that really grew up on small screens. I'm still old enough to require a big screen.
Well, thing is,
listen to the kids talking to each other.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get a phone until I was like around maybe 13 or 14.
Dude, I was 17, but I was a freshman in college, living far away from home. And I had to go 3 months with no phone, begging my parents, "Oh God, I'm so lonely. Please give me a phone." Everyone else has one.
I think the only reason my dad even got me a phone was just to make sure if I lost me in a store by accident, which happened a lot when I was younger. He's like, this time I don't need to have like a little tracker on you. You get a phone. You get to call me.
I don't think so. Oh, I guess no. Cell phones did exist when I was 13, but only for like business people. Like
Reed says his phone's getting hot. He's gonna pop out.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Reed.
Bye, Reed.
Bye, Reed.
See you this weekend.
I think with me, when I'm doing digital stuff, I some people use a stylus. I'm like constantly I just use my fingers. Like I'm just constantly changing the what is it called? Like the size and stuff from the phone system. I've done it a few on the tablet because of like draw, but I'm just not as used to it because it hurts my shoulder. When I'm trying to draw stuff on the tablet, it's just like my shoulder starts to cramp, where I don't have that problem when I'm working regularly, so I don't understand how that works. Weird.
I think the Samurai Gourd sometimes had sake in it.
Yeah, they have different things in there.
Oh. Samurai Showdown.
Isn't that a video game?
Yeah. SNK.
Cool.
I'm
looking up Samurai Gourds, and it keeps saying that they're sake flasks.
Yeah, no, because I was thinking, because one of the characters in Samurai Showdown, in between matches, he would take his thing, he would drink from it and get drunk.
Sometimes it's called a calabash.
That sounds like one of the characters from Mortal Kombat. There was like a character, I think, in X that did the same thing.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I was never really a big Mortal Kombat player, but I knew of that because I remember seeing footage of it. There's a lot of games I never have played. Someone's got the hiccup.
Right. Yeah, that's Scott.
Oh.
Did you know that Mortal Kombat has a lot of connections to the religion of Finland?
What?
Oh,
wait, what?
Finish him.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't even understand that one, so I'm gonna ignore it and avoid it because I have no idea what that was about. I am very confused.
I thought it was funny.
I am very confused. I will say I on the job front I would like to get a job, but it's just there's a lot of things of like reasons I can't, and also there's a lot of things where that buck up against me, right? That makes it harder for me to get a job. Also, just the fact of the state has made it very clear that it will screw up. No. How we doing?
So we got what time we got? 18 minutes. Next week, what do we got next week?
Holiday movies.
Holiday movies. All
Holiday
right.
movies.
Oh, this one will be fun.
Yeah.
For me, because I call dibs on Home Alone. If I can even draw him, I'll have to get like a pre-sketch done. I haven't even had time to do anything that holiday drawings.
Holiday movies and upcoming events. Obviously, we got Maui Comic-Con this weekend. Yeah.
Who's going to that?
Maui Comic-Con. It's in Maui.
Me, John, Drew.
Oh, wow.
Connie. Napua's going, right? Napua?
I believe so, yes.
Well, event-wise for me, I have I am watching the Game Awards tomorrow, just for the new trailers and crap. Don't plan on voting for anything because I will not fool with that garbage. But I like to watch it for just new trailers. Wait, tomorrow? No, tomorrow would be the 8th because it's evening now and 1 o'clock. It would be today. Right. I take that back. I did manage to get some of my digital stuff printed, which was pretty cool. Surprisingly, Walmart didn't give me any crap, which was surprising because usually if you're printing copyrighted stuff, like one of the guys said that usually the way it used to be, if it was copyrighted or stuff like that, they would flag it and you wouldn't even be able to get it printed. But I guess things have changed.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's how it used to be. Like you could not get nothing if it had anything in it that was copyrighted, it would be like immediate flag. But I guess stuff has changed to where they allow it, and it was surprisingly cheap. Like the bigger stuff came up to around maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. I don't remember. Smaller prints were reasonable, so I got some small stuff. I could have even paid to turn some of my stuff into like a blanket, a magnet, or whatever. But B and Dad just looked at each other and like, yeah, we're not doing that. Because he was paying for half and I was paying for the other half. So,
does anybody here remember going to a store and dropping off film to have it
Pepperidge Farm
developed?
remembers.
We actually still have some. We actually still have some film in the refrigerator.
Actually, I'm pretty sure my dad would know about that one.
When I was in college, one of my roommates worked at a store called Myers, and
Myers.
It's called Myers. You could drop like they had the 24-hour photo developing, so you drop the film off, and then like a day later you could pick up your pictures. And he worked in the photo lab where they developed the film, and I guess he told me like a lot of times people would be dropping off film to get developed, and as they developed it, if they found like naked pictures,
make a set for themselves.
Well, they couldn't like give them to the people. They had to confiscate them, I guess.
Oh, really?
And he was telling me in the back in the photo room, the wall was just covered with people's amateur naked photography.
Oh God!
Like he said, the wall was just literally just covered, and every time they found one, they would stick them up on the wall somewhere.
What happened to it after that point? It's like that after that point, did they burn them?
Yeah, they just kept them in their office. I just thought it was funny that they would do. I always imagined like what it would look like walking in there and just seeing all these ridiculous naked pictures.
Yeah, especially when you go, hey, I know that guy or that girl.
Well, it would probably be awkward if one of the if it was one of the workers that actually had to get their stuff printed, and it was one of them.
Well, I'm sure they would do it after hours.
What tends to happen?
I wouldn't be if even back then, if I was even born then, even I would not be that stupid. That, and I wouldn't be confident in doing that crap. Most kids my age are. I'm not.
Probably for the best.
Exactly. Plus, I have too many scars.
Okay. Aiko, you have anything coming up we should know about?
Oh, what? Oh, coming up. Yeah, I had the L1 events again on the 16th and the 23rd, so those better go okay. My wallet.
Hopefully it goes better this time.
I think being closer to Christmas, it might be better.
Yeah.
People are buying gifts. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully
I think so.
last-minute shoppers will come out.
Well,
yeah.
You could try just to lure people in. You could make something that like a giant. It's a weird thing because it's Christmas time. You could do like a collage thing, like live, where it's like a Christmas, like not just like for movies and animated stuff, but do like all the Christmas stuff that's like in movies and like characters, like like a collage thing would be pretty neat, and people might want to see that. Like from Home Alone,
that would take so long.
Well, if it was very small, if it will be very small, and you can do like smaller details, and it's not, you don't have to add everyone, but like enough to where like people will be like, hey, I see Home Alone. Oh, I see Jack Frost. I see what's his name? Like small stuff.
It's Wednesday. She's got 2 days. I don't see that happening.
Oh, it's actually a week.
I know if it was me, I would do it. I would do it just because I would see if it would even get attention. If it didn't, I'd be like, well, I wasted 2 hours. Who cares?
I'm gonna say I think that something on a smaller scale wouldn't like attract people who are far away from the table and wouldn't have stopped by anyway. I think the problem is not so much getting people to buy something if they've come close enough to the table to see the stuff. It's that the events have been dead. Like no one's there to shop. The few people passing by are looking for food, or like they're eating food. They're with their kids, having a family day at the mall.
Well, there you go. Start selling food.
Well, there's that, or it's either that, or make something that could really grab their attention and detail and stuff like that. And I think that's where where my brain is always in the creative sense, where I always like making something that's big scale that I know that'll grab an attention. Like that's why I think I'm just very weird, where I just think in a sense, like if I was doing a booth and I was doing that, if I brung all these big posters, I would have no doubt that it could grab a bit of attention. Just where, like, if it had enough detail and it had enough sense, that's just me. I'm not being a show off. I'm just.
You have to consider, you're talking.
I know.
Have done tables.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying that. Trust me.
It's not like we don't have a clue.
Oh, I know. I'm not saying that at all. Trust me.
I know. Man. You're just trying to be helpful. I know.
Plus, I know that I'm inexperienced in a lot of areas, so I probably would have the same problems, and I know that I wouldn't. I would probably be where you are. I know that. I'm even more inexperienced, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, I'm experienced enough to know that things were better. The crowds were better. They had more money to spend.
Yeah. Yes,
I really think it's just that there are too many events and there are too many.
Yeah, it's like I was saying earlier. I just don't think we have enough market to sustain all these different events.
Right. Like everybody's trying their hand at being an event coordinator nowadays.
Plus, I think I wish some of you guys would be down where I am. It would probably make a lot more money.
Where are you in?
I live in Ashland, but in like the States and stuff, like you can really make it like make a lot of money at some of the Comic-Cons down here and stuff. So like I wouldn't say New York, but like even the smaller ones.
It's competitive no matter where you go.
Yeah.
So. Yes.
Plus, then you've got to pay for airfare and lodging, and
But I mean, like some of the I'm saying even the small town events where you think that wouldn't get a lot of you wouldn't get a lot of attention. You'd be surprised how much that people are looking for something, just something in general.
Well, I guess it's like what John was saying. Like, I might as well try Mililani, right, or venture out of town, because man, town is not the place to be for shopping anymore.
Yeah.
Not like it was a couple years ago.
Yeah. Well, that and online shopping ruined everything.
That too.
Even my dad loves to tell me that one, and I said, well, here's the thing. We can agree, but also I wouldn't be shopping for clothes for myself online anyways because 6'4.5", nothing would fit me, no matter how hard I would try.
How does your Gabberger stuff do online? You sell online too, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. It doesn't do very well. I make more sales at events. Like, it's just hard to get seen at all online. It's always been kind of like how it was this last time. It's like that difficulty level of getting seen online. And I know I don't do much. Like, I don't do all the SEO. I don't pay for advertising. So
kind of like it's kind of like with YouTube. It's so hard to get seen. Period. You have to.
Yeah, it's hard to get organic views and clicks. Yes. When all of your competitors have the money to pay for it.
It's either that or you just have people that know how to use the system to their advantage.
Yeah, and that too. And also when Instagram started promoting reels over posts, that just was all downhill for me. I don't like video. I don't care about like watching videos. I think that video is low quality content compared to like static photos. You can make so much. You can do so much more with the same budget in a photo, quality wise. So
Yeah.
kind of fell off there. There's a lot of things.
Well, I don't know. I think for me, if I'm doing like a speed drawing, I don't use other platforms much, but except maybe once in a while, I've tried TikTok, but I am not a fan of using other platforms. Just never have been a big social media person.
Yeah,
YouTube is it for me.
pretty much just on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, I'm not interested in trying to learn TikTok or the new stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, Drew bounced again. Hey, and Joe's here. Joe's coming in right at the end again. Joe, you need to stop staying up so late.
Someone needs to give him some NyQuil.
Yeah, we got like 5 minutes left, Joe. Trying to think about anything else or let it go.
Also, I didn't mean to sound like a know-it-all earlier. I am not.
No, I know. I mean, you
we know we understand you're trying to be helpful, but you got to understand who you're talking to too. You know.
Oh, I know. Trust me. I know that you guys are older than me. I'm just grateful that anyone will give me the time of day.
Not just older, but you know, like John's been doing conventions for 12,
years.
13 years, and
yeah,
Aiko's got a few years under her belt on conventions and marketing stuff and doing tables and events, and
and me sitting over here with nothing. I know.
Yeah. So
I guess with
you just got to be aware of who you're talking to. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I know. Trust me. I know that. I guess for me, I'm wired different, where I just think differently, where I think other ways of helping or other ways it could work. I don't know. I guess it's also just a mix of not really getting the chance to really prove what I can do, and even getting the chance to do something at a convention or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Always wanted to, though.
You never done a convention yet?
No. Would love to. It'd be awesome. But
I should try it someday.
maybe. I hope so. Maybe something local at some point. Just depends on time and money and all that.
Yep.
The stream and everyone's drawings. We're gonna do last looks here in a second, Joe.
I don't know what I'm doing with this sword. I'm probably gonna redo it later.
You know what are you familiar with like Sketchfab?
No.
Sketchbook?
Sketchfab is a resource for 3D models.
Oh.
Now the only reason I bring it up because I recommend this. Like if you're looking for an object and you need it in a certain position, they allow you to like preview the models.
Oh, and like grab it and rotate it.
Rotate it, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, kind of
So
like how you
I've
can
done
in video games.
I've done that for like guns and stuff like that. Like because I have trouble visualizing stuff in my head sometimes. So you just go out and then you rotate it to the angle you want. Yeah.
You should have the one handy. Is that the one?
Handy, I have, yeah. Handy is a phone app.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah, I can show you
things at different angles.
Where's my handy? Drew, I'm going to give you a handy. You ready?
Yes.
Oh no!
My dreams have come true.
No. You know what's funny? When he said that, my brain gravitated towards something else.
Now the only thing with handy is everything's pre-posed, so you can't. It's not one of those ones where you can like adjust the fingers or anything. But say you want a hand holding a gun, right?
Yeah, but at least for the object,
rotate it.
That's pretty cool.
You want to switch it from left to right hand, you can do that. It's like $2. It's a cheap.
Oh, okay. If it was free, I'd be grabbing that like crazy.
But it's funny because now that you mentioned that, you know what I could have done this entire time was go on like one of my video games and go to a character that has a sword and grab
there you
it. You know?
Well, also, that's what I do with sometimes with like photo mode. Like I've done that with like for Devil May Cry. I've used like go into photo mode for like a reference or something.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm starting the last look. So here's mine. Here's my old man Logan as a samurai.
You know something?
Oh, wow. Oh, it looks good.
Looks great. Honestly, I was actually thinking about something. Didn't they give him the Onimusha blade in the comics?
He's got some blade.
Yeah, the Onimusha blade.
My comics knowledge is way out of date. Okay, who's next? Drew, you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right, here's Drew.
Oh, that came out really good.
All right.
You got to put a background on that one, or?
That's all Jack Burton behind him.
Yeah.
I haven't decided.
I think it looks good as is. Are you going to color it, or?
I think I'm just going to leave it black and white.
I think black and white
looks good as is.
It looks good in black and white. You know what you could do is just a light ink wash, like a mist behind him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or like a sky falling.
And the reason I would say that is that way you can like create like leading lines where you want the eye to go.
No, that's good, man.
Thank you.
But other than that, yeah.
Or
that's an afterthought though. Or
I was gonna say, or he could do you know the Japanese map things with the lines and like the weird thing. You know those how they do, what are they called? Like they've done them in like cinematography, but with their maps and how they do like this. They have the symbols and then like they stroke with a paintbrush. It was a weird thing. Some type of, I don't remember. They did it with even the games, but I don't know.
Drew, Joe is saying maybe some red blood spatters, but leave it black and white otherwise. Like
that'd be interesting.
Yeah. RM, you ready to show your final or wherever you're at?
Yeah, I was mainly been working on the arm and added a little bit of rope for some of bits for the armor that I'll have to do later. I was taking some notes from the games when I did the top. That's why I was thinking about it for the background, because they did this whole thing with the map and stuff. And the leaves are because of a reference to the games. And then I have to do his hand here, which I didn't think about with the rope, but if he's, I'll have to cross that bridge when I get to it. But yeah, painting this one's gonna be fun.
All right, Aiko, you ready to show us where you're at?
Sure.
Sure.
That's what
it's a Gabarai.
It's a Gabarai. That is what I was gonna call it. So I like it. I don't know the sword.
Well, I could see you putting the shoulder plating on.
Yeah,
it's tough. It helps if you think about what it actually is. You know, you look at the plating, and it's like it's like stacks of plates, and then they're weaved together.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. I was having trouble figuring out what was for what and trying to adapt it from a human form.
Yeah.
How it should get tied on and stuff.
I mean, it's a good start.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll look forward to seeing what it ends up being.
Yeah, perhaps I'll refine it more.
All right. Okay. Sandy, you ready for us to come over your shoulder? Sure.
Yes.
And the camera moves. All right. Wow, you got a lot done.
Oh, you got Zoro, you got Tanjiro.
I like Zoro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well done, Sandy.
All right. Scott, you ready? Oh, we'll save John for last because I know he's got a reveal with his gag.
Yes.
Oh, that came out good.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah. It's a different. You're going back to a different style. Like before, you were doing the cross hatching coloring for a while. Now you're going back to.
I don't know. It's what I feel that day.
Blind samurai.
Yeah.
Joe's saying noise.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. All right, John, you ready
All right.
for the big reveal?
We got,
Drum roll.
We got two. We got two.
John's got his bandana on.
I do.
Yes, I like it.
So we have the blue-eyed samurai. We have
Nice.
the green-eyed samurai.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
All right.
We have the red-eyed samurai.
Yeah.
Flight.
On an airline flight.
Pink-eyed samurai.
No.
Pink eye.
We have the black-eyed samurai.
Okay, wait. Anybody guesses for the last one? Anybody?
I couldn't think of a color gag for this one.
Oh,
Anyway, so bird-eye samurai.
okay.
Okay. Hold on. We got one more.
I like that reveal.
Oh, wow.
Thank
That's
you.
cheap. Wow.
Thank you. So
Yes,
we
Blue
got
Beetle.
Blue Beetle samurai. We got the Blue Falcon samurai.
Hey, that's the best one.
I thought that was Raiden.
We got the Bluey samurai.
Yeah.
We got the big blue meanie samurai.
I like that one.
We got old blue eye samurai.
Yeah.
Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. Okay.
Frank
And,
Sinatra.
And blue sage shoe samurai.
Oh, it's Elvis.
There you go.
Cool.
It's Elvis.
There we go. So that's what I got.
John.
Wow.
Thank you.
All right.
You know,
John has left
Both
the
of you.
building.
I think my red eye samurai is the favorite there.
Thank you.
yes. Airline flights suck.
Okay. Any last comments or concerns?
No.
Next week, holiday movies.
Holiday movie.
Oh, that one's gonna be fun.
So we got Maui this weekend, and then
Gives me a new, unique challenge because I've never really done anything like that.
Okay.
should be good. Okay.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Thanks everybody.
Drew, you're up.
Yeah.
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 Face.
Very cool.
Yay.
Joe says he wishes he was still in Hawaii.
Oh,
All right. I gotta go get ready for Maui.
Thanks, Joe.
Have a good trip.
Have a good night, everybody.
Okay. I'll see you guys.
Good night.
Have a good one.